What is up, Hobby Squad? So this is one of the variants of Zero to Hero. This is going to be going from Scav to Zero to Hero in one run. So essentially you're going to start out and just do a Scav run wherever you'd like. In this case I chose Customs just because I saw that I was spawning with some type of sniper, which ended up being the M700, which I hadn't used before. Unfortunately, spawning with a sniper and not having a backup gun at all does mean you have to play a little campier. So I hear quite a bit of shooting over at gas station, so I spent a decent amount of time slow walking up to it, crouching, trying to actually scope in on people. At one point I do see someone briefly, so that at least kind of gives me a little bit of assurance right there that, you know, I can push up there once the fighting cools down a little bit while people are looting. You don't want to wait too long, because you can really risk missing out on the action. Don't think I actually got that guy. I didn't hear a yell or see his body drop, and the first time using this gun, holy crap, it is loud. So I do commit to full pushing up because I don't see anyone. I was going to pop a shot off at that scav, but he got dropped while I was trying to line up the shot on his foot. There is a lot of movement going around. I'm just kind of speeding through this for you guys. Lots of movement, a little bit of gunfire coming from the gas station itself, and that's why I'm, you know, camping it so hard. That and the fact that I have a sniper, so I can't really do the greatest in combat here. So that was actually a player scav because real scavs don't loot. So kind of did him pretty dirty. He's the one that was wiping out everyone else. He thought it was safe because I'd been laying there so long he hadn't heard me. He does have a decent amount of loot. You can see I'm going to be kind of picky about the guns that I take, or the guns that I keep on my person. He did have a suppressor, which is great to get on Zero to Hero runs because it's worth a lot. And the way that these runs work is you can use any of the guns you got from it, the armor, the backpack, anything you pull out of the run, and then you can sell as much as you'd like, and then use that money to upgrade your gear, your gun, some of the stuff you end up keeping if you need it for your hideout. But ultimately you're just trying to make as much money as you can. Now right here I'm just trying to see if I can add ammo to any of these. And I'm pulling up my customs map. That's what you saw the tab out quick. I will put the customs map that I use, link in the description below. And then we start making our way towards the extract once we commit to it being completely clear. And that's kind of how the actual scav portion of the Zero to Hero works. We're just going to rush through the woods, hit up railroad to military base. Yep. And then we're going to queue in. Now what you didn't see here was me upgrading the guns, moving ammo around, kitting out my character, using the money from the run to actually be able to afford to kit out my character and put a helmet on, some earmuffs, stuff like that. But you'll see we're just going to go into another customs run. I like customs, especially for beginner players. It's a lot easier to do. Your quests are here. It is a decent sized map. You can see I have the AK, and then I also brought the M700 again. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go try and fight Scav Boss towards the end of this. We don't really see any conflict here for quite a while. But I do have armor on. I was able to heal it up. I have a decent rig. Put a helmet, a headset. I put a new muzzle brake and a new gas block on the, or a new handguard on the AK. So it has a little bit less recoil. I did just use the handguard that I found, or the foregrip that I found. So it's not that great. I could have spent a little bit more money, but I didn't want to go overboard in one run. The M700 also got a muzzle brake and suppressor combination. So that's going to help with, mostly just the suppressor is the big deal. Now here I did see a couple of scavs. At one point I snuck out too much and got shot at, so I repositioned to the back of the scav checkpoint here. That's what happens when you forget to put your gun on single fire. So I thought I still had it on single fire. It turns out it was on full auto. Now I do know that the sniper scav is still somewhere, but I can't seem to find him, so I camp. I'm really trying to listen for him. Unfortunately, I don't ever actually get any cues, so I just kind of commit to looting real quick and checking a couple more times. Nothing. I did forget to loot the jacket in the back of that car, so don't forget to loot that. I've gotten quite a few heals out of there before. There's been Saluas and car med kits usually. It's been almost all these heals. Now I'm kind of heading up to my favorite little sniper overlook to gas station, and we're going to take out the sniper scav over on the 2 towers over there. Now I underestimated the sight, like the bullet drop on this gun. It is a very powerful sniper. So I did sight him in perfectly, but I'm overshooting him here several times because I didn't realize that this gun is super accurate at that like far of a distance. So and I keep thinking that I'm not guessing high enough. Pretty soon here, I think I missed one more time. Yep, and then this time we're actually gonna hit him. So there we actually dropped him with a headshot. It was exact on. This is where I run into Scav Boss and his gang, and it doesn't go well. They managed to make me bleed before I even realized they're there. They threw a grenade at me. That's why I paused for a second. So I'm going to heal up quick, take a pot shot, and you'll see the true power of the Scav Boss. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I will catch you for the next video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below.